Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, business community demands a problem-solving budget to spur growth in 2024. We'll tell you more. Meanwhile, government appeals to business community to reduce prices of their goods at the market to lessen the burden on the consuming public. And the Ghana Stock Exchange hopeful new mining firm Atlantic Lithium will list on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Details coming up. A great good morning to you. It's a brand new month. Welcome to the month of November. And hello to our friends listening from Kofi Radio on KTU Radio. My name is Daryl Kwao. First up, some businesses are demanding a problem-solving budget in 2024 to spur growth. A former president of the Association of Ghana Industries, James Esareje, is one of them. He is advocating a more practical problem-solving budget and economic policy for next year. He tells Joy Business the government must adopt a better approach to facilitating economic growth driven by the private sector.
In solving some of the key problems, key challenges in the economy, what are we looking forward to address? Now, as we see the situation as it is now, we're looking for stability in the economy, a situation where businesses can plan. Because, we're not too much bothered about volatility, but the fact that we can be able to say that as a business owner, as an entrepreneur or a private sector operator, you should be able to plan in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year's time, so that all costs can be projected toward. Now, the second thing is also cost of capital. If we are not able to invest in our businesses and retool our business, definitely we will not be able to create the needed jobs, for the teeming youth.
James Esareje there, he's former president of the Association of Ghana Industries, also chief executive of Asate Group Limited. Government has made a passionate appeal to the business community to reduce prices of their goods and services in order to make life bearable for the consuming public. According to the Minister of Trade and Industry, Katie Hammond, although the economic conditions are not favorable, some businesses are taking advantage of the situation to increase prices, a situation, he says, compounds the already challenging times. Addressing the 47th Annual General Meeting of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Hammond appealed to the Chamber to consider his plea and act accordingly.
Whatever the direct or indirect causes for the very high cost of goods and services and your works in your shops and in the markets, I implore you, for the sake of your corporate social responsibility to your consumers and to the country as a whole, reduce your prices and help make life a little bearable for the consumer, whilst government reciprocates your gesture by establishing the appropriate economic framework so we collectively thrive as a nation.
Minister of Trade and Industry, Katie Hammond there. Some businesses are eagerly awaiting the cocoa loan syndication and IMF inflows to come in time to help strengthen the Ghana city. The city has come under severe pressure ahead of the Christmas festivity. Here's George Yafe.
Some of these firms that Joy Business has been engaging, they've argued that they decided to put their dollar-denominated transactions on hold. This is because at the current rate the dollar is selling to the Ghana city. If they go ahead with their transactions, it could be hurting their business badly. Some of them have also argued that their actions have been influenced by the advice coming from their banks in terms of the outlook for the Ghana city in the coming weeks. We've even picked up that based on the outlook for the local currency, the margin of increase in prices of petroleum products have been lowered compared to what was projected earlier this week. The current pressure on the Ghana city has been linked to the seasonal demand for dollars by businesses as they import for the festive season, pick up in economic activities, and what some have described as a strong dollar on the international market. Well, as we get worried about the Christmas challenge when it comes to the Ghana city, maybe we have to prepare hard for the first quarter of next year, as businesses will again move to demand more dollars to finance imports as they try to restock for the rest of the year.
Georgia Fifth there. Let's check the currency market for you this morning. The dollar going for 12 cedis 8 pesos. That's on the forex or retail market. The pound going for 14 cedis 55 pesos. And the euro going for 12 cedis 55 pesos. Now, the government is embarking on direct engagement with the private sector aimed at improving the business environment to support their growth and the economy. Dubbed the Ghana Mutual Prosperity Dialogue Program, it will seek to roll out initiatives that will help attract more foreign capital and domestic investments. Ken Ofori-Atta is Minister of Finance.
Over this period, we've met with AGI, GUTA, Chamber of Commerce, all of that to take in their views. And predominantly is a multiplicity of taxes that they have raised as a major concern that we have to look at. So looking at the taxes, looking at access to capital, and the price of capital, I think will be key issues to address for the private sector.
You heard Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta. The Ghana Stock Exchange is hopeful new mining firm Atlantic Lithium will list on the local bourse soon. Per the new mining lease, mining firms are required to list and trade on the stock market. Speaking at the GSC organized Facts Behind the Figures program, Managing Director Abena Amoah also urged state-owned enterprises to raise capital on the bourse. Ms. Amoah spoke about some market developments her outfit is championing.
In terms of market development, many of you would have heard recently that a company called Atlantic Lithium has been approved, which has received a mining lease recently, is required to list on the stock market. So we are looking forward to welcoming them. We are looking forward to the state-owned enterprises that we've been working with over the last few years to come to market to raise capital. In terms of new products, we are working with the entire industry to bring in new services, market making. One of the stockbrokers raised that today. We are now coming up with a framework so that GCB can actually appoint a market maker. It doesn't stop you from doing that today, but more organized framework to enable you interact and take advantages in the secondary trading of your securities.
And you heard the Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Abena Amoah. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, Johannes Klou never dreamt for a minute that he would have the opportunity ever of meeting a head of state, not to speak of French President Emmanuel Macron. But that's how far his entrepreneurial journey has taken him. It started as a pastime, but today Johannes's company, Logon Voice Limited, is providing digital solutions which are helping businesses scale up the operations. We bring you the second part of our feature on Logon Voice Limited on the Joy Business Van.
Okay, we were doing building system and we needed money to build more. And then we decided to now start selling what we have. We didn't really understand anything about doing business, what exactly happened between two people to say doing business. We really don't really have any idea. So we started by playing around, going out and selling and trying to sell. It was not working at all. It was not working at all.
It was not easy attempting to start a business. Johannes and his team tried to sell their products to companies but kept getting rejected.
The security man was rejecting us, out. But that's how it was. You know, we keep on doing it. We keep on going to company A to B to C until some people understood that this is what we had.
Although they had good products, Johannes believes one of the reasons they could not get the buy-in of companies was because they lacked confidence. And in the space, he had no experience. But as they got rejected many times, Johannes and his team learned from their mistakes. It was only a matter of time and they got their first breakthrough. Catch the full episode 1 p.m. right after the Joy Business Report, 5 p.m. on Business Live on the Joy News channel. The story of Logon Voice Limited, a story of hard work and resilience. You don't want to miss it. Before we go, though, here's a look at the commodity market. Crude oil selling at $87 a barrel. Gold lost $6 to open trading at $1,977 an ounce. Cocoa open trading at $3,817 a ton after falling by $9. There is more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Do head there for the latest business stories. So keep your dials here on Joy 99.7 FM as the award-winning Super Morning Show continues with Kojo Yankson, who majestically assumes his seat to continue with the program.